Hello and welcome to Through.
Yeah.
Welcome through.
Welcome through.
Purple City Bird Gang.
Mm-hmm.
We've done it again. We did not plan this.
We did not plan this at all.
Hi, Purple. Me with the subtle tone accents.
Come on, I'm head to toe once again. You know, I got the Bapesters on, the Roadsters. You know, Air Max Week coming, trying to get another lawsuit for a bathing ape. You know, I got the Bape socks. You know, I got the Bape shorts. Your man got on the Bape shirt. Monologue.
Believe it. I believed you. You didn't have to.
Monogram. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, hold on. You're wearing a Bape undershirt with a Bape overshirt?
Yeah. You know, the Bape drawers. I got the Bape drawers on.
Bape made drawers?
Yeah, come on, man. You remember Lil Wayne in 06. I got the Bape sweatshirt on. I got the Bape vest. Bape headband.
What is going on? Are you
man.
going to Japan soon?
Come
or
on,
like,
man.
Did you just come from out there?
Then I got this. This is a Bape bag with a little shoebox in it.
Shout out to Nigo.
And then in the little shoebox.
Shout out Pharrell. Shout out Chad.
Is a chain.
Shout out the third dude.
The anniversary chain. You know what I'm saying? Never worn this before, but I'm about to put it on.
And then I couldn't even knight you. You just did it yourself. You just knighted yourself on the show.
And the Bape X. Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to pull that.
It don't matter.
Well,
it's
people should know that it's too.
Bape, though. What's up?
Well, I'm wearing some Converse.
Okay.
That's what I got.
Yeah.
Shout out to Natasha Cloud.
Okay.
This is I'm trying to dress like Natasha Cloud now. So
okay.
That's what
I'm trying to dress like Lil Wayne in 2005.
You are dressed like. No, I'm just messing around, but you're actually doing it.
I'm trying to dress like Pharrell, like hooping though. This is like what Pharrell used to wear, the hoop. Like, okay, we're gonna do sports.
Shooting a basketball with a vest on sounds really uncomfortable.
Yeah, no, it might help my shot.
Bro, me and Rob played basketball last week, and Rob went like Rodman mode.
Yeah, all rebounds and defense and touching people's butts.
Touching butts, talking shit. He was sitting on the sideline talking shit.
Picking my nose. Everything about Rodman's game. Yeah, there was a kid with a little camera. I kicked him. You know what I mean?
It was nuts, man. He wore a wedding dress to his book signing. I didn't even know Rob wrote a book. Not actually. We're doing comedy over here.
There wasn't a kid with a camera, but, you know, Jamel shoot a shot, goes this way, you know. Some other kids we don't know, they shoot a shot, it goes that way.
You gotta let him finish the Rodman impression. Let him get through.
Okay, well, I was trying to figure out the segue into sports, so why don't we just start there?
Hey.
There's a couple sports movie adaptations happening.
Okay.
So if you're doing the Rodman impression, Jonathan Majors casted to play Dennis Rodman in a movie about his 48 hours in Vegas during the finals. What do you think about that casting in that movie?
I think it's great casting. Jonathan Majors is one of those supreme weirdos in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he'll do something in the movie you know is not in the script, but it makes you feel like, all right, he's him. So he's going to figure out how to do some stuff that's some Rodman type stuff. I'm looking forward to it. I wonder who's going to be Carmen Electra.
I mean, she might be available. Also, he has the nostril real estate to do all the nose rings.
The nose rings, he definitely could do that. Yeah.
Which I think is really important to the character.
I mean, I think we are actually going to see a picture of Jonathan Majors getting a rebound horizontal to the ground. Like, that's how dedicated he is. He's going to figure out how to dive horizontal to the ground to get a rebound.
They can get some padding for that.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to play Hulk Hogan?
Ooh, I don't know.
Hollywood, call us.
Who could play Hulk
We're
Hogan?
available. I can say all the words in the script.
You don't want like somebody like John Cena or somebody playing Hulk Hogan.
Not willing to do whiteface, but I can say all the words that Hulk Hogan would say.
That you think he's saying that around Rodman?
I mean, you think he didn't?
I don't know.
You think he didn't? You think they didn't get hammered and he said it? They went all over. They went to Vegas, Reno.
So the movie. So you think Hulk Hogan knew about the Vegas trip?
I think Hulk Hogan was there.
Okay.
I think Hulk Hogan coordinated the hotel rooms. I think
Okay.
they used Hulk Hogan's hotel points to get a nicer room.
So Dennis Rodman's the brother. When Hulk Hogan says, "What you gonna do, brother?" He's really only talking about Dennis Rodman.
I'm merely posing the question. I can confirm or deny nothing.
Okay, do they dye or spray Jonathan Majors' hair? Is he coming home with green hair? Is he have green hair 24 hours a day?
Yeah.
Or are they spraying them and then washing it off?
He's changing it every day for a straight work week. 5 days. 12-hour days.
Are we going to find out if those are 33s in his head or leopard print?
I thought they was like just like hand-drawn boobs.
Because he did it for Scottie Pippen's birthday. So it's like, were those 33s? Because it looks like leopard print a little bit.
I mean, being for Scottie Pippen's birthday, it could mean a lot of different things.
Hey, man, Scottie Pippen needs somebody to put 33s in their head right now.
Scottie Pippen needs some melatonin. Scottie Pippen needs Reiki treatment, whatever John Morant did in them 2 weeks. Scottie Pippen needs that as well.
Well, all right, we'll go back to that stuff. What do you guys think about going to TV adaptations of sports? What do you think about the casting of the Clippers TV show, The Sterling Affairs?
I think, shout out to Lawrence Fishburne. He's a great actor. We love him. We love Morpheus. We love Cowboy Curtis. We love, Blackish. We love Hoodlum.
Caribbean professor in higher learning.
Yeah.
I loved him too. Do not know the character's name.
Come on. He was somehow Cuba Gooding Jr.'s father.
They got to be the same age.
Had that kid in first grade. But that being said, I wish they would have reached out to Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx got a good Doc Rivers impression.
And what's most important is the voice. We don't need you to really.
It's not on Blake.
It's not on Blake.
You can't blame it, Blake. We did the best we could. It was hard. And BD, he works hard.
Yeah.
Maybe Jamie wasn't available.
Maybe he wasn't available.
He's doing a movie for Caesars.
Yeah, maybe they reached out to Jamie, and Jamie was like, you know who you should get? Lawrence Fishburne.
I think he's going to do a good job. I think they could have done his hairline CGI. I don't think they needed to really buff his head like that.
I mean, it's the real Doc Rivers already got like, you know how they put beards on like Lego toys? It's like that kind of paint. It's like kind of like, just a nice little fade.
An expensive bowling ball.
Shout out to Jay Alphonse playing Chris Paul. He's really good on P-Valley. I met him. He's cool, plays Little Murder.
Nice.
Hey, I think he's going to do a good job. And also, somebody that's a super nerd like me, I've heard Chris Paul outside of interviews on the internet talking, and I feel like he don't sound like State Farm Chris Paul at all. So I think they'll be able to get into the real, how Chris Paul really sounds in practice.
Which I have been one. You don't hear that.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Chris Paul talks different when there's no cameras on.
Yeah.
Everyone knows.
It's like all American good guy, but when they get in practice, Chris Paul is out there saying the wild stuff.
A Newport just falls into his ear from the sky.
Mm-hmm. Who's playing Blake?
It looks like Kuwabara from Yu Yu Hakusho.
I don't know. They put Blake in the back of the little pig. I don't know about the dude that's playing Blake.
It's one of the bigger misses.
Y'all could have got real Blake. Real Blake's out here walking around with a headshot in his locker.
Bro, it would have been so good if he got to play himself.
Real Blake doing podcasts. Real Blake doing everything else. I don't know why Real Blake is not in this movie.
Real Blake. I didn't get new faces because of Blake. Actual Blake.
I guess Real Blake didn't want to get typecast as Real Blake. That's the only reason he turned it down. Like, it's not going to show my range, man. You know what I'm saying? I can always play Real Blake. I don't think JJ Redick really played a big part of this story. They just casted him because he's popping right now.
Yeah, that's for the press tour.
Mm-hmm. Getting emotional about what Perk says. Like Perk ever makes sense.
Oh, I thought you meant that he got emotional about doing Perks. That feels connected to the JJ Redick story, but a different movie entirely. Well, I'm not gonna beat that.
The lady that plays V. Steviano looks like V. Steviano.
That is she gonna be calling plays? Like it's just like her on the bench.
We don't give her credit. She was a visionary when it came to face shields. She had a face shield way before anybody else. Yeah, V. Steviano really,
Hey, if anybody's going to give you your propers, it is Rob Hayes.
Come on.
So they recently announced that John Morant could make a return this Wednesday. But the bigger news is that someone found his old IG. Now, if you guys need reminders, I pulled him up right here. If you want to click through Rob.
Oh, no. We know these captions.
Yeah.
First of all, John Morant, love his taste in music.
I mean, listen.
All these are references to the same songs I was listening to at the time, and I was grown.
It really reminded me what a stranglehold Columbia had on the streets. The last house party I went to in Woodbridge, the cops showed up, and Columbia came on, and they turned it up when the cops showed up.
I can make cocaine. That's Young Scooter right there.
Young Scooter.
Shout out to Young Scooter.
Shout out Young Scooter. Free Band Gang.
Come on.
I got all your stuff, but you are also not for children.
I love the way Young Scooter said Falcons. Like he read it for the first time.
Yeah. And he shouted out the entire receiving corps.
Come on.
Roddy White got a line.
He referenced Chief Keef. He had one caption that was like, "I hate being sober."
Bro,
that's a hilarious thing for a kid to say, because it's like you're not gonna be able to drink for another 8 years, buddy. It's like.
When was the first time you drank, Rob?
I was 19.
I was actually in middle school. It was the last day of middle school. I was the last day of middle school, and I decided to have a little. I filled up a Popeye's travel cup with some lemonade and a little Bacardi in it. Yeah, I did that.
How many people at school did you tell about this?
Everyone, every minute. The full day was dedicated to me having a thimble of Bacardi at school.
Man, that's crazy.
Nah, I was out of my mind. My name's Jamel too. And he's a Commanders fan.
Yeah,
he's a Washington football
we don't
skins.
know. It's not confirmed that he's a Commanders fan.
I feel
it's confirmed
a connection
that he was
to the man.
a Redskins fan. We don't know if he converted to the Commanders.
Bleep when he says Fredskins, please. No, I'm just going.
I can't reference
no, of course you can.
A old baseball team.
Listen, you could do whatever you want.
Football
man.
team.
We prefer the term Fredskins.
Okay.
Thank you.
Who's Fred?
The dude who owned the team. I wish they sold it to a full name of Fred. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Fred could go 4-12 every year for half the price, half the drama. No calendars, no illegal calendars of the cheerleaders. Fred mind his own business.
Can we say John Morant was a cute kid? Can we say that?
You just did.
Like an adorable kid.
Seemed like a nice kid.
Trying to be hard, trying to be hood. Like, it's so funny. He's like squinting at the camera. I love it. I wouldn't have had an IG this cool when I was his age. It would have been way more action figures on my IG.
Nah, my IG would have been fire, dog.
Yeah?
Yeah.
If I had...
Because I was riding the bus. I was getting drunk in middle school.
If I had reels in middle school, it'd be cinematic. But if I just had pictures, like that version of Instagram, it'd be sad.
Yeah, no, that's true. My Instagram was bad as a grown man for a long time.
Facts for me, not facts for you.
No, that's fine. You can say that about me, man. I accepted the criticism.
No,
that's okay.
I was always excited whenever you posted. I was always like, oh, man, what is Jamel up to?
Because that's how I like to pop out. First of all, part of it was the fact that I did not have a cell phone and I was only using Wi-Fi. So I could only post at certain times of the day or whenever I was at McDonald's.
Got you.
So that's part of it. But then I kind of was like, all right, I just generally wanted to feel like you never know where I'm at. Like, internet Sasquatch.
Little Lakers talk. Reactions to Austin Reeves' current play and him saving the Lakers season.
I mean, Austin Reeves, an unsung hero. You know, he gets fouled 37 times a game. They might call 2 of them. You know, he starts the game looking like Wally Cleaver, ends the game looking like Rocky. You know, like
it's one of the only instances of racism against a white man.
Yeah. I mean, he got a fade the other day, and I feel like he turned into an animal, went 35, 6-6, went crazy, twice as many points as Anthony Davis. My MVP candidate. Wow. I really think the Joker is cool, Embiid is cool, but Austin Reeves, he up there.
I just want first, before I say what I'm about to say, I want to give a big ups to the Stay Hot podcast. Go listen to the Stay Hot podcast. It's a fun podcast. I fuck with them guys over there, but I also do believe Duncan Robinson should donate a check to Austin Reeves. I think was that me?
Nah, that was me. But I was gonna play it off.
Big
my
dings.
Bad. I wasn't gonna move it all. I was just gonna let that thing blingin'. My bad.
And I heard Austin Reeves, they talking about giving him 4 years, $50 million. And Duncan Robinson got like $90 million. I think Duncan Robinson need to be, I don't know. There needs to be some sort of profit sharing there.
Give the man what he wants. He plays hard regardless of what's happening. You know what I'm saying? LeBron could be out there in 2 casts, full body casts. He's still going to play hard. They down by 30. Austin Reeves going to be like, I'm going to get us to 27. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, your man plays hard regardless. I done seen the Lakers in the most horrible situations where it just looks like this is the worst ever. And Austin Reeves out there playing court-to-court defense.
Yeah, I was about to get fricasseed by the damn Magic.
Mm-hmm. I've seen him talk trash to Luka. Everybody don't be talking to Luka like that.
Do you believe in your beloved Lakers now? Do you think you're going to make the play-in, which is not the real playoffs yet?
Oh, we making a play-in.
Okay.
We making a play-in. I don't think that's a question.
Well, yeah, Anthony Edwards getting hurt is kind of, it seems like y'all should be able to like pick that up.
Yeah, we making a play-in. And also with D'Lo, Hachimura, AR-15, Schroeder, like we making a run. We making a run.
All right. Because I remember when you said trade Bron. I remember when you told me trade him.
Did I mention Bron?
I didn't mention Bron. I know you didn't. That's what I'm just saying.
If Bron comes too, he could come too. That's a plus. But we rolling,
I was talking to
Genie and the boys rolling with or without Bron.
Okay.
That's how I feel right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Play-in matchup versus the Warriors. Lakers.
You don't know. See, that's the thing. When a dude like Austin Reeves goes for 35, now you don't even know where it's coming from. You couldn't possibly. Darvin Ham don't know. We don't know. Nobody knows who gonna have the hot hand. It could be D'Lo. He got ice in his veins.
You shouldn't have ice in your veins. You should have blood in your veins.
Nah, man. He been waiting on this moment. He got ice in his veins. Sheesh comes from him. He the Little Richard of Sheesh.
For real?
Yeah. Sheesh. That's ice in my veins. Because it's cold. Sheesh. It's cold.
You heard it here first, folks.
All right, so Tristan Thompson's working out for the Lakers this week. Reactions.
What are these? The report should read, Tristan Thompson is hanging out with the Lakers this week. What do you mean you're working out for the Lakers? You're playing pickup after practice, man. Don't know why I need no minutes from you, Tristan.
It's a lot of, Canadians coming here and
okay, wait. This is weird. I forgot.
Nah, because it's like, what's going on? Tory Lanez, Dylan Brooks. It's like, yo,
these are also out of order a little bit. I don't think.
What's up with Canada?
I don't know, man.
They coming through. They wilding.
Drake, they're letting out all their criminals.
Tristan Thompson been kissing up to Bron and the Lakers on the jump. And I'm sorry, NBA Today.
Yeah, pardon yourself.
My fault. I apologize.
You coming in hot,
had
buddy.
A flashback.
Jeez.
I'm sorry.
You okay?
Yeah. A way worse name show, NBA Today, and we can see it. We can see how you moving. You trying to get in the mix and everything. I don't know. There's only a brief window of Tristan Thompson that I want. That's at 2016 Tristan Thompson. I don't want 2015 Tristan. I don't want 2017 and beyond Kardashian.
You don't want
Tristan.
Christian Mingle?
No.
Tristan?
I want specific, locked in 2016 Tristan Thompson, and that's it.
I mean, I guess you guys don't really have a center between AD and Gabriel. It's like that's a couple 4.5s right there. But
we don't need a center.
That's how I feel.
That's the problem.
That's also how I feel.
Everybody thinks you need a center. We don't need a center.
Half the teams don't have a center.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, so what is Tristan Thompson doing? He talked about how good Bron was on TV for 3 weeks, and Bron was like, hey, you want to come hang out?
I think he was already here. I think because they shoot NBA Today out here. So I think he's been here, like, waiting outside. They just finally got there early enough for them to be like, hey, yeah, you can come in.
I mean, you know what? LA probably is a good place for him to stay focused. As a Christian Mingle guy, I feel like Christian Mingle's not the city. Like Los Angeles and Christian Mingle aren't really.
Okay.
It's not really cracking.
Maybe this is all a plot for Hulu's The Kardashians. Think about it. It's all one entity. You know what I'm saying? NBA on ABC, ESPN, NBA Today,
Hulu.
Who
knew?
The Kardashians. I see it.
All right. Paul Pierce.
I've heard
You saw the interview.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Paul Pierce MCL is terrible. Because Paul Pierce MCL has a mind of its own and be doing all kind of stuff. Be making him tell people that he had to take a dump. He told us that. We got that from him.
Yeah, can you recap what this story is?
So now Paul Pierce is saying that he tore his MCL, and then that's why they got the wheelchair out.
Yeah.
And then they wheelchaired him back, and then he got up and then was like, oh, I'm good.
Finished the game.
Give me a brace. And then they put a brace on his knee, and then he came back and finished the game.
And then years later, he was talking to Michelle Beadle, and this came up.
Mm-hmm.
And she asked him what happened that game, and he was like, hey, I had to go to the bathroom. Is that a direct? He directly said, I have to go to.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty funny thing to say.
His MCL is a menace, man. His MCL went live on Instagram, was throwing poker chips. That was his MCL.
It's connected straight to his brain.
His MCL said he had a better career than Dwayne Wade. That was his MCL.
I have had to poop in some awkward situations. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I have never once said, okay, I know how I'm gonna give me the knee brace.
Yeah.
Then nobody on ABC, none of the 15 million people watching this are gonna know I took a poop because of this knee brace.
Maybe his knee fell asleep when he was taking a poop, and so then he got all of that confused.
Yeah.
So he thought like, oh, I tore my MCL, but really it's because all that knee bending on that toilet in the garden.
I don't know what to believe. I'm going through every time I've gone to the bathroom in my life right now, and I don't know how to make sense of any of this. I'm flabbergasted.
I feel for Kobe, because Kobe denied a wheelchair to send a message to Paul Pierce, just for Paul Pierce to say that he had to use the bathroom. So then Kobe's like, oh man, I thought I was proving I'm stronger than this dude. Really, he taking a dump. Then to come back and find out it's an MCL, that's disrespectful to the pettiness of Kobe.
I mean, to be fair to Paul Pierce, he also moves like a guy who had MCL problems. Like when I watched Paul Pierce play, I never was like, man, his knees are in great shape.
Do you ever say that about anybody when you watch him play?
But him in particular, come on, man.
I've never watched a basketball game and somebody be like, yo, the knees on that dude, though. Did you see his knees?
But you know what I'm talking about. Paul Pierce always played like he was wearing a diaper.
But that's what made his game hard, because it's like he gonna shoot it on your head. And it's
I know. No, it was amazing.
Change me. Change me.
with almost no knees.
It's time for a diaper change. You know what I'm saying?
You gave him a little catchphrase?
Yeah. That before hibachi, it was diaper change.
Final sports story. Just the tournament so far. Are you guys watching it? What surprised you? Are you bored? What are your thoughts on the tournament right now?
When you say tournament, you mean the NCAA basketball tournament? You talking about American Idol? What you talking about?
Are you talking about the
Mortal
wrestling
Kombat?
tournament?
No, I'm talking about NCAA.
You're talking about NCAA basketball.
Yes,
Men's basketball.
Men's basketball.
Jinx.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm thinking. I'm thinking a lot of these dudes is old as hell. Charles Barkley said that before. It was like COVID year and then transfer portal. So there's just mad dudes who are like 23 out there right now, which is just interesting. It's still college ball. So it's generally kind of mid to watch. A lot of missed jump shots. If you like missed jump shots, I got a tournament for you, my boy.
Too many upsets.
What?
Some of y'all, some of y'all top seeds need to start top seeding. What are y'all doing? How many of y'all gonna go down? Like one or two, that's cool. The rest of y'all, what's up? Nobody got a perfect bracket. I always get together what I'm gonna say when I'm interviewed for having a perfect bracket. Every Thursday of the NCAA tournament, I get a couple wins, and then I'm like, all right, this is what I'm gonna say when I go on.
How many of these speeches are written?
No speeches, just little answers. It came to me in a dream. Oh, I was in the shower, and then I said, Furman's gonna win. Like,
right?
Yeah.
So this makes you anti-upsets?
I'm anti nobody having a perfect bracket. I'm anti statistical anomalies. 100%.
Wow. I get it, because that includes lightning strikes. I'm anti-lightning strikes too.
Lightning strikes, people not me winning the lottery. You know what I'm saying? Anytime stuff like that happens, I'm like, come on, why do we have math?
I get it.
Why do we have math? Nobody picked it right. Nobody just accidentally hit the right. Come on.
Did you guys, hear about the Keontae Johnson story? You guys know that?
No, what happened?
Okay, This is crazy. So Keontae Johnson, I don't know if you remember this, 2020, he collapsed on the court, was in a coma for 3 days.
Yeah.
He came back and the NCAA insurance was like, hey, like we're liable for this in some way. Here's $5 million, but you can't play again. He didn't take that offer. He refused the $5 million, came back and hit like the dagger for Kansas State to beat Kentucky yesterday. So my man refused the $5 million just to keep playing and is now like playing ball right now in the tournament.
Raised the stock? Wow.
Would you say this happened to you? Would you have taken that $5 million or would you keep playing?
I'm taking the 5
dumb.
M's. Give me them 5 M's.
Take that $5 million.
It's 5 M's.
What is wrong with you?
I get a jump shot on anybody.
Kyler Perry will let you play against Kentucky if you got enough money. Drake was in there learning the plays. Drake was in team meetings and stuff, doing free throws with them. You want to shoot against Kentucky, you can do that if you're rich enough.
Plus, you could probably go to LA Fitness for free, dog. It's not like you're going to have to pay a gym membership ever again.
Well, like, what are you doing? And nobody's saying you can't get drafted. This is NCAA. Just take your $5 million, get you a trainer, go to the draft. Like, what do you? This is your NIL. Your NIL is insurance.
Your NIL and a whole year off, man.
Yeah.
You really want to get yelled at by a guy in a suit all winter?
Make a doc about yourself getting $1 million. Then all the women that you want to know that you got $1 million, they gonna see that.
He was like, "Oh man, I gotta come back. Maybe I can give my coach to a dance to a Playboy Cardi song."
What I would do is I would be like, "Yo, can you announce that y'all pay me $4 million? That way you just got $1 million in the tuck that nobody knows about, and you like, yo, I only got $4 million. You know, I'm gonna do right by my parents. I'm gonna pay off y'all stuff. You know, I'm gonna wild out. I'm gonna go on a vacation, and then I'm gonna just sit with the rest of my $4 million, and nobody knows about that other $1 million. That's what I would have did.
I am definitely the kid who would have asked for some of that in cash.
Okay.
Just let me get some capital.
Come on, man.
In a Jordan briefcase. In a Jordan 17 briefcase, please.
The Shotgun Willie's picture, that would have been my room. Money everywhere. Money on the table. Money on the couch. Money on the floor. Money everywhere in wings. Just like Shotgun Willie's.
All right, so we were talking about the tournament. Off the top of your head, real quick, best NCAA kicks of all time.
I definitely would say something from University of Maryland. Because obviously, look, North Carolina, that's for the baby brains. You feel me? But there was them years, them Steve Blake years, them Keith Booth, the Joe Smith years where Maryland was wearing Nike and they had like the foam posit threes and like white and red.
Ooh. All right.
Yeah.
I love the foam posit because I love when teams wear stuff that doesn't all the way match.
Flight posit, pardon me.
I love that. Let's see. I like when Georgetown would wear retro J's. They would just wear like countdown packs, just whatever J's they wanted to. Yeah. They always wearing some cool grays. Even if you go all the way back to the Terminators, like Georgetown always had something crazy, to be true to your school dunks. I would say for me, one of the illest NCAA affiliated shoes is that Air Max 294 up tempo, the Duke shoe. Because I don't even like Duke. I hate Duke with a passion, but those shoes are hard.
All black with the white check?
All black with the little white circles. You know what I'm saying? And then they got like a little green, bluish kind of middle going on, but it's like subtle.
Was those the Scotties?
As far as I know, Duke, I know Will Smith had them on an episode of Fresh Prince, so know there was flavor at the moment.
Had to
be. You know what I mean? But those are crazy. Of course, Fab Five with the Huaraches.
Yeah.
Got to show love there. Arizona with the foam posit ones. And then you got your staples. Like to me, that Adidas patent leather pro model, a lot of schools just had that. That was just a hooping shoe at the time.
And it seemed indestructible.
Indestructible for sure.
Rubber steel toe basketball shoes.
Yeah. Yeah, them things not coming apart regardless of what you do, how fast you are.
I used to love the signature players. So there's the foams, but then a lot of teams in the early 2000s was wearing these it was like they mid-grade foams.
Okay.
The wave on the shoe was it looked like a fucking soft serve ice cream cone. Yeah, I love them shits.
Got you.
And shout out to Potomac Senior High School. They used to wear light blue foams.
Okay.
Eric Hazen and my guys.
Speaking of Nike, I think this week the Ben Affleck Nike movie Air is coming out.
Is this Winning Time's fault? Is that why we're getting this movie?
Why are we getting every aspect of Michael Jordan's life around Michael Jordan? Is that what's going on? So it's like, all right, we're going to make a Dennis Rodman movie. All right, we're going to make a Michael signing the Jordan movie. Okay, we're going to make a movie about the bus driver for the Birmingham Barons. Like, why do we have all these movies about everything around? We're going to get the Sniffs movie. We'll get a Sniffs movie before we get a Jordan movie.
To be fair, that bus driver movie is going to crush on Bounce TV, and I cannot wait to watch it. Tubi, I hope you're watching.
Forget Jordan rides a bus. What about Paul drives a bus? Hey, I'm Paul.
We making hits, man. We're making fucking hits over here, dog. I mean, Mike, I could tell it's bothering Mike. He's about to sell the Hornets.
Come on, man. Why is Mike selling the Hornets?
Because they're terrible.
Imagine being that bad that the only former player Hall of Fame owner is just like, you know what? I'm ready to get out the game. Well, the person that came back and played with the Wizards, the person that gambles all the time, all right, all or nothing is like, you know what? I'm out. I'm pushing my chips in and I'm done.
To be fair, LaMelo getting hurt twice in one season is probably what broke him.
Yeah.
Couldn't deal.
What about that announcer? Are they gonna keep that announcer?
Oh, he got to stay.
Don't leave, Mike. Miles Bridges is coming back.
Whoa. The point to the question is, I'm not really interested in the Michael Jordan shoe movie. I already bought the shoes. I know how it ends. It ends with me buying more of the shoes.
It's as someone who is super hard and meticulous about period pieces.
Pause.
And also someone who knows a lot about that situation, it's going to make me angry. In the trailer, there have been eBay tags. There have been Jumpman silhouettes. Before the picture of Jordan with him like doing the Jumpman pose, before he even takes the picture.
I heard the dude playing Blake Griffin is playing Michael Jordan. They haven't shown him yet.
Probably.
I heard they gave it to him.
I don't think we're ever going to see Michael Jordan's face in this movie. I think we're just going to see the back of his head.
What if it ends with him doing a cameo where he's playing the building security dude who beats him in that quarter game?
Yeah.
It's like Mike with a wig on and a mustache doing the... Now, that'd be fun. That'd be worth the price of admission.
Yeah.
Mike, tell him to add that in. ADR that.
The Nike Mac attacks are coming back.
Mm-hmm.
With social status. Reactions?
Nike Mac attacks. What's those? I don't even know
John McEnroe. You know, once you put them on, you got to get the headband. You got to start yelling at people, going crazy.
Wooden racket.
Bring us back the OG colors. What are you doing? People been asking for these things for a long time. And social status, like the colors and what y'all did is cool. It's cool. But you gotta bring back them OGs, baby.
It sometimes when Nike does this, it feels like a slap in the face. It feels like they're like, look, we're going to bring you so close to the edge of exactly what you want and then push you off a cliff. And you are going to buy them anyway.
Slap in the face. The Penny Twos is like
mega smack.
A lot of slaps in the face.
It's like Soul Calibur 3 smacks.
I don't even think Stussy wants to make that many hooping shoes.
Nike made him do it.
Jeez, how many pairs of Stussy Penny Twos are y'all gonna make?
I'm telling you, man, look, Nike found something out about the algorithms, man. They was like, look, if we make everybody really mad, we're actually going to get more money. And they're caking.
No one has enough room for all these canvas Penny Twos. No one has enough room for all these.
I don't have enough closet space. Do you know anything about closet space in Los Angeles?
Yeah.
I got space for half a pair of canvas Penny Twos, okay?
Can I give you guys a flip side of this?
Sure.
These are retros coming out. The younger generation knows nothing about these shoes except for these brands that are collabing with them. Do you see, like, what do you think about that strategy?
I mean, sure, you gotta do it's for the kids.
I mean,
I love the kids, but I'm also not a kid. I'm old as hell.
I've been asking for these alphas for 18 years. And now y'all gonna have Billie Eilish name on the insole. I don't know why. I never seen Billie Eilish wearing no Nike Alphas ever. Okay, I seen Barkley wear them. I seen Jordan wear them in a picture on the GeoCity site. You know, when I was looking for pictures of Michael Jordan, I ain't never seen Billie Eilish with these shoes on. But now they all gonna bring them back and give them to Billie Eilish.
What are you gonna do when you go to the Galleria later and you see Billie Eilish dressed just like in your same shit?
That's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy.
When you see her in front of the second Wetzel's Pretzels.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, yo, Phineas bought all this for me. Head to toe. Thanks to Phineas. Also, shout out to the people at the Bape store in New York, not the Bape store in LA. They too rude in there, man.
Hey, something about the heat.
Yeah.
It makes them act that way.
Okay, Rob and Jamel, thoughts on round 2 of the Gucci and Adidas collaboration?
I mean, I don't know why Adidas has decided to choose the models that they're using for this collab. I understand maybe Prada already snapped the shell toes, and maybe they didn't want to give shell toes to everybody. But like Balenciaga, they got their triple S with the 3 stripes on it. But can we get something that just feels like hip hop? Can we get a
it is weird that
top 10?
They went away from the Gucci colors, the bright green and red.
There's that. But I mean, can we get a top 10? Can we get a Forum? Can we get a El Dorado?
Well,
can we get a?
I feel like Adidas is afraid to do Forums because it's like they already got ran off the block by the 550s, and they was like, okay, we got these Forums, and then they tried it. Remember they tried the M&M Forums?
Yeah,
bro, them joints still sitting.
But they just brought back the what's it called, the Conqueror or Commander or something.
What's a more iconic brand, Gucci or M&M's?
I would say maybe Gucci.
Maybe though.
Yeah. Maybe M&M's.
It might be M&M's. I think M&M's got a little more reach. But anyway, listen.
Because Gucci can't run the same commercial every Christmas and we just be okay with it.
Oh my God, they do exist. And it's like a dude. It's a picture of Dapper Dan.
Yeah. I do think that like they're on the right track, but it's just why is ZX Gucci?
Well, first, I am actually a big ZX fan.
Yeah.
They are quite comfortable.
Okay.
I have a pair of ZXs that I ran into the ground.
Okay.
And I do want another pair. Surprisingly comfy. I just want to give the ZX their flowers.
But would you wear a ZX that was Gucci?
Seems like no.
Yeah.
Seems like no. Because I'm like too afraid to get them dirty.
What if they did like a EQT or like a Matumbo or something crazy? Matumbo's already got print, but you take that out and put the Gucci in it? That might be crazy.
That might be crazy. You're right, because it's all that print space and everybody's wearing space boots again.
Y'all doing Kobe's anyway. Do a Kobe.
A Kobe could be good. A Gucci Kobe too?
A Gucci Kobe too?
A Gucci Kobe too. I like the feet you wear.
Feet you wear?
Do a feet you wear.
And then it's like an Adidas, and then the hologram also got the Gucci G in it?
Look, we're giving you $1 million.
Crazy.
$1 million worth of ideas.
$1 million, man. Come on, man.
We can't give you game. That's already taken.
Lastly, the Sabrina 1 was unveiled.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts on the new Sabrina Ionescu signature shoe?
It looks good to me. My first thought is this looks good and I would wear it. But it doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't scream I'm hooping. It seems like the next shoe for like the white dudes in LA who are tired of wearing kill shots or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's kind of in that range. But yeah, it looks like a Kobe. I need to see some. It's got some Kyrie. I just need to see a couple more colors. That's all.
Yeah.
If there is a color that I want, I just haven't seen it yet.
Would you hoop in them?
Honestly, no. I'm kind of doing something a little higher these days.
Okay.
I'm not really. I wouldn't hoop in these.
You wouldn't hoop in the Draymonds?
Nah, man. I'm scared to roll these Jones. I need mids and up.
Okay.
For sure.
Can I see? Yeah. Can I see the shoes? That looks like a Kobe from right over here.
It does. It's got a lot of Kobe-isms to it.
Okay. All right.
And I'm cool with that. I mean, Nike's got a bunch of shoes that like should have been Kobe's now. Mm-hmm. They should just come out with the should have been Kobe collection. Put them in there, put the GT runs in there.
Kobe's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A few of them, Jones.
Maybe, I mean, why are they in such a stranglehold? Is there somebody that's like convinced that like the design language of the Air Force One has to be embedded into performance shoes?
Definitely.
Because it's like I don't understand why y'all are putting swooshes in the same spots. Y'all putting everything is getting really like uniform.
And that's I'm worried about that too. Like this idea that like, hey, it's shoes for everybody. You could hoop in these, and you could just be a dude going out with no socks on, with your jeans rolled up, with them on.
I mean, I get that, and that's cool. You know, I do. But even, you know, it's crazy. Like when the Kobe 4s was out, I don't feel like people was wearing them to the club.
Dog, they weren't, man. I had a pair of Laker color Kobe 4s that once again,
Carpe Diem?
I ran them hoes through the earth, man. And now I'm like, what was I thinking?
People used to wear LeBrons to the club. And I feel like everyone acts like no one ever wore LeBrons. It's nuts. LeBrons used to be like a shoe that you could like wear and stunt on.
What was those LeBrons, the battle boot LeBrons, the ones after the
10s?
Yeah, them joints. That was the day I found out that I was an old man.
Yeah.
I was just like, actually, I don't think I can.
I
don't
love
think I
my
have this
11s, my King's Pride. He finally won a championship, and so now he had some that were like a crown. I was proud in those. I used to wear my LeBrons every June. I'd bust out my LeBrons because he'd be in the finals. So that's when it was time to put my LeBrons on.
I'm going to put mine on for the play-in.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to put on. I don't know if it's going to be the South Beaches or the...
I got 3 pairs. I'm going to run them off.
You know, the play-in's only 1 to 2 games, depending on where the Lakers are seated. So
what should I do in my LeBron, my 19 lows? You know, them safari ones?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what specific activity should I only do in those safari LeBrons?
Wear them on a safari.
2 safaris.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Wear them, you know, when you got to jump on the truck and you looking at nature and stuff, and that's when you bust them out.
Start talking with a New Zealand accent.
Facts.
Hey, all right.
So the Oscars happened, Everything Everywhere All at Once, swept, but in bigger movie news, Keenan and Kel just announced there's going to be a Good Burger 2.
My only question is, what do we have to do to get a cameo? Put us in the film.
Yeah, how we get in Good Burger 2. I'll work at Mondo Burger. I'll be a villain if they need a villain.
For sure.
You know.
Is it going to be like vegan Mondo Burger?
Oh, dang. There might be a whole element of somebody being in the Good Burger universe that doesn't eat meat. I could see that.
I mean, look, they got to replace some characters. I could think of one person who is definitely not permitted in the Good Burger universe anymore. I will not elaborate. And also, I hope the movie does well, because I've been drafting off Kenan Thompson's success for 15 years.
Hey,
I need that dude to keep getting bags.
I'm a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude. We're all dudes. It was a real progressive song, just about, you know, like no matter what you identify as, no matter how you see yourself, no matter how the world sees you, you know, Ed sees you as a dude. And that's the world that we need to live in today. So I'm glad Good Burger is coming out with a sequel.
Bro, I got to tell you, when you say stuff that's like real profound like that in the all babe fit, it's like crazy to me.
I like I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude. So we all dudes. Hey, this is what I'm trying to say is for the people, because, you know,
it's a little Wayne
Burger
impression.
is the best movie alive.
You got to let him finish it.
Don't worry about what's in my Good Burger, Miss Katie.
You can't, if you stop him in the middle, he'll like short circuit. It's like waking up somebody who's sleepwalking.
Okay. This Biden photo dropped
a
few days ago. What is going on in this photo?
I pull up at the club, VIP,
gas tank, even all the drinks on me. Wipe it down. Yeah, of course.
Fresh kicks, fresh white tall suit.
Biden gets out the plane. He hears, damn, whoa. he's doing the I just want to rock. I just wanna rock. Like
body yada yada. Body yada yada.
Body yada yada. Yeah. That Biden's clearly trying to ban TikTok. And before the TikTok ban, he's like, let me get one challenge in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's definitely wiping himself down.
So many people said hopped off the plane, but how many people really did it? Biden really was like, no, I hopped off the plane.
I can think of one president.
It wasn't on purpose.
Him and Him and Gerald Ford, the only two presidents to really hop
Gerald
off.
Ford.
Any other thoughts? What could be going on here?
Well, I hope his MCL's straight. That's what I'll say about that. The theme of this episode is MCLs.
Biden looks
His
like
look
he's
wobbly.
stomping the yard. I feel like this is about HB 999. Like he doesn't want that bill to take place in Florida, and so he's like, you know what? I'm gonna do this for the black fraternities and sororities.
I hope he's got his Tommy Copper gear on.
Okay, and then the news that Trump could potentially be arrested this week.
I mean, that sounds pretty chill. Hope they pull it off.
Honestly, I just hope it doesn't do for him what it did for Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart goes to jail one time. Now her and Snoop Dogg are unstoppable. So I hope if Trump goes to jail, it does not help his image.
It is weird how Martha Stewart came back. It seems like a lot of people who respect and follow Martha Stewart and like value her opinion also don't really fuck with convicted felons. But she found a way to like Euro step that.
Yeah.
The only felon a lot of these people is rocking with is Martha Stewart.
Was she a felon?
That's a felony, bro.
But it's a white collar felony.
Hey, listen, that's time. I hate when people say that. Oh, it's prison, but it's like, oh, but they got PlayStations in there. It ain't real prison. Nah, you can't go home.
Well, like she took money from Kmart, but it's not like she ran into a Kmart and pistol whipped somebody and grabbed a register.
She pistol whipped the nation, dude, with insider trading.
Who all invested? Nobody in my neighborhood invested in Kmart.
But that's where you can't just
Our
run around.
Kmart used to smell horrible. If we were stockholders, it would have smelled way better in there. I don't know what it was. Maybe it's that Little Caesars connected to it. But man, yo,
It's
that thing had
definitely
a
the Little
stench.
Caesars connected to it.
Yeah, no, Kmart used to smell crazy.
Come on, man. And then that popcorn. Yeah, dude.
When Dickies was popping, they had all the Dickies. Nobody bought their Dickies out of Kmart.
Damn, remember the football jerseys that they used to sell at Kmart?
Yeah, and it would just be like it would be a number, no name.
But it would be the right colors and the material
Yeah.
would be like hazardous.
Facts.
Like it was like beyond just itchy.
Man. But
Little pieces of thumbtack in it.
Because I feel like now if you want a jersey, you got to get a real jersey. There's no like cheap option for the kids.
And that's another, like, bro, you get your hands on like a clean logo athletic from 1993, you could probably sell that for like $80.
Man, these kids don't even know. When Vic first came to the Falcons, there were a lot of kids with 7 jerseys with no Vic on it. No Falcon, just 7.
And if you were a kid and you're watching this, well, probably go back to doing your homework. Straight up. You should probably be worrying about finishing school with the best grades possible.
But don't turn it off because we need the analytics. Like we needed to look like people watching the whole
All the way
thing.
to the end.
So turn the volume down, go in the other room, do your homework, but keep it on, you know?
Thank you.
That's it. Any last words? Or is that it?
Yeah, no, I don't got any other last words, man. I didn't get the threes.
Nah.
You know, I didn't work out with the threes. I got denied twice by Foot Locker. Now they do that where they're like, oh, you can pick it up at a store or we'll send it to you. And then you get 2 no's.
So I got out the game, dog. I've turned up my eBay presence.
Oh no, I'm on them. I'm
flipping.
on them Jordan 4 SBs. I'm getting them. I might have to pay old school resale prices. It don't matter. I'm getting them things. And I don't even skateboard. And I don't even hoop. But I'm getting them things.
Shout out to Paul Rodriguez. I seen him at a party and the skateboard homies taught me how to play CeeLo.
Okay.
Sean Malto. I didn't even know I was talking to Sean Malto.
What is CeeLo?
CeeLo, oh, you never listen to Cool G rap?
Like, the dice game?
Yeah, like dice.
You
were
talking about skateboarders, so I didn't know if that was some skateboard thing I didn't know about.
No. 456 is in the mix. I'm hitting them with trips.
All right.
Head crack, time to get the bread black.
Also, shout out to CeeLo from Goody Mob. You know what I'm
just
saying?
because
And
wherever
the
you
whole
are.
Goody Mob.
That's true.
Yeah.
Big Gip, very underrated rapper.
Yeah, shout out to Big Gip.
Shout out to Andrew Jackson, the worst president of all time. I think him and Trump are officially in my bottom 5 presidents.
Okay. Shout out to Grover Cleveland running it back. You know what I'm saying? Taking a break, coming back through. Appreciate that.